Accessibility programming in general is very useful in allowing people to learn more and experience more.
It means fulfilling our mission to the greatest extent. We're an educational institution, and to me that means educating everyone, and some people just need additional resources to make that happen.
You want to be able to visit and help your children, students, anyone that you're visiting with have a good experience there.
This program really opens a lot of doors for a lot of people who might be interested in visiting the museum and might not be able to come at any given time.
I think a lot of different people, adults and children, kind of have barriers in their head for not coming to an institution like ours because something's too loud or it's just overwhelming. They don't think they can come and enjoy themselves. Learning outside of the classroom and having objects that you can physically see are really important for students to have access to.
So we've made visual vocabulary cards, we've made an exploration planner, and we made a sensory guide.
So we kind of had to think about what this museum might look like to someone else who had never been here before.
We have visual vocabulary cards as one of the resources we created. They can be used in a lot of different ways. We have pictures of all the exhibit halls and pathways that they might take through the museum. So they can be used as a pre-visit tool to kind of plan out a schedule, or they can be used with a field trip group, a teacher explaining what the group's going to be doing next.
One of the things that we made is an exploration planner. So something that's key with any special needs audience is preparation. So we created a planner that will allow people to essentially visit the museum before they even got here. And it may highlight some of the aspects of a museum visit that someone else may not think of, like needing to wait in line or passing through a gift shop on their way into the museum. So we wanted to give people a tool that allowed them to really orient themselves with the space before they even step through the door.
Now, the sensory guide is the one that I had the most involvement with, and it looks like this. It's pretty great. We went through each exhibit and hall within the museum and evaluated the sound, light, and tactile components within the hall. We gave it a rating, either high, medium, or low, depending on how far it deviated from a normal or standard or neutral setting. Basically, any extreme can be a trigger for a variety of people, so we wanted to make sure that we were evaluating each hall depending on how far it deviated from the middle ground. What we realized pretty quickly is that the person who knows the most about the triggers for each individual is going to be the family members or guardians that are working with that individual the most.
No one is going to have any one same special needs. We wanted to make sure that it could really be utilized by a wide variety of people in a number of different aspects, and I think this has been helpful to audiences beyond the one that we necessarily created it for, so it's nice for people to be able to orient themselves to this space before they even come here.
And with these resources, they can mentally prepare for what they'll see. They'll have real visuals of the spaces that they'll be in, and I think it will help a lot to eliminate a lot of triggers and help them access the information that we have here at the museum.
I don't want anybody to not come to the museum because they feel like they can't enjoy it properly. So the more information that we can put out there, the more help that we can give as many people as possible, the more people can actually enjoy this museum that I love so much.